Peace and blessings, family. This is Ubria, and I am back with another reading. This might resonate with you or with someone in your energy. You will receive valuable insight either way. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So basically, this is a love story for avoidance. Do y'all know what an avoidant is? It has to do with the way that people are treated as children, their attachment styles. I feel like somebody here is avoidant. You and or someone that you're dealing with. Because I feel like this is between two people and both of them are avoidant. Both people have trust issues. Both people doubt that someone could really love them. Both people don't want a commitment, but then are quick to get mad when the other person doesn't want a commitment, or when the other person does something that they feel like is in the slightest bit of wrong. Both of them are quick to just turn their backs on each other. And it's crazy because I feel like there's love here, dare I say. I feel weird saying it. You could feel weird saying it, or the person that you're connected to could feel weird saying it. But there's this sense of gun to each other's head, mutual vulnerability. And so there's this lack of awareness that when you hurt the other person, you're hurting yourself because you care about the other person, and the person that you care about is hurt and you did it. So it's just this weird feedback loop that, believe it or not, is going to be divinely worked out or orchestrated, because this is a spiritual experience in a way. This relationship is a teacher, and it's teaching you both to learn how to accept love. And the strongest love that you have to learn how to accept is God's love, in my personal opinion. I definitely don't see how somebody could not let people love them, but also believe that God loves them. So if you're an avoidant and you struggle to let people love you, you're probably also an atheist, right? You probably don't believe that there's anything good, because it's like people are our closest connection to God, really. People are the only things that people and pets, living things, are the only things that can love you and make you feel that way, like a divine mother or father would. And if God made you, okay, I don't want to get off into religion, but the thing is, somehow this relationship is a religious experience. And it could be that you could really realize that, damn, God really loves me because he made this exact weirdo just for me, or something like that. There's something very unique and very personal about this relationship. And there's something unique and personal about relationship with God. I don't know why I'm preaching at you, but this is intertwined. This is definitely intertwined. This is like a crisis of faith. Somebody is struggling to have faith and believe that they have time. That's one thing. Somebody feel like they don't have time for something. But it's somebody they just keep this all bottled up because they don't want to lose control. They don't want to seem like they don't have it all together. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say. I don't want this to be such a short reading. I mean, it's only been 5 minutes, but this could also be just about a religious difference or something in a relationship, or some sort of fundamental that the two of you have. There's also codependency here. So so somebody too is leaving somebody else alone, and it may have hurt you to leave them alone. Oh, right. You're avoiding. Not the storyline came back around the other way. Somebody keeps trying to explain. I swear to God, somebody keeps trying to explain. You could be talking to your friends or somebody could be talking to you, but somebody is trying to explain how it's really the other person's fault. How you really had to just leave somebody alone because, they, whatever the fuck they did that offended your long held sense of identity. This has something to do with who you are fundamentally as a person. I feel like somebody feels betrayed, but how a nigga gonna betray you when they ain't your nigga? This is don't let your, what do they call it? Don't let your boyfriend stop you from meeting your husband. It's that type of energy. And I feel like somebody doesn't necessarily want to fight. So there is a lot that they just keep inside. But then they feel, I don't know, I feel like when somebody tried to, um, I also feel like the way that these people talk to each other is just kind of blunt. Somebody is kind of blunt with the way that they express themselves, and I feel like they feel like somebody else could be just as blunt with them. Like, you know, it's like if you diss somebody and they're like, "Damn, that hurt my feelings," and then you're like, "Okay, well, diss me back," but they just don't want to do that. Like somebody doesn't have the same sort of energy to give a person back, so. I don't know. They hold back. They hold back what they really want to say. Somebody doesn't feel safe. It's like a sense of safety, faith, trust. It's God, relationship, love. It's all wound up together for these people. It's very appropriate that this is a Taurus season because this is a very Taurus reading. This is like you could be dealing with a Taurus, but also an air sign or also a Capricorn. But yeah, there's a conversation here that people are avoiding. They're avoiding it because it's going to be hurtful. One person says, "You fine, you can hurt me back." The other person doesn't want to hurt them back. So it comes to a gridlock, a standstill. One person doesn't know how to express themselves. It gives the other person trust issues. Then it all started because one person said, okay, well, you know, this is how it should be, or this is how it has to be. And then so it's like we're following rules that are not rules. It's all, it's all very confusing. I feel like those are the things that somebody wants to say. So that could be why they're like telling everybody except the person that they should tell, you know, the person that this is going on with. But they can't, it's like they can't talk to that person because that person doesn't talk back. Oh my God. And I also feel like that's something that, so this could be like a new relationship or a quick relationship, but there's also this sense of, I didn't even have to be dealing with any of this, you know, like I was single, I was by myself enjoying my life. Um, and here you come. So you or someone else could feel like if God puts a person in front of them to be in a relationship with, then it must go and be a good relationship. And then it's not, it's frustrating. And I feel like that's also why this could have to do with religion. Cause you could have been like celibate or felt like you weren't going to do anything until God sent you a partner. So you could feel like this is that partner, but then you just slipped into some other dynamic that I feel like you don't like. Yeah. This is going a little long, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll talk to you later.